Welcome. In this video, I am going to introduce you to Chat Markup Language for AI. What is it about? How is it being used? I'll give you some example, and I hope in future, as the language develop, you should expect some more use cases on this channel. In case you are new to this platform, I am Solomon Foskaay, founder of AiHiPUniversity, with the mission to encourage and help developer embrace AI early in order to 10x your development skill and at the same time amplify your productivity. If you embrace AI earlier as a developer, instead of taking your job from you, it will instead amplify your productivity, because what we take team of 3-5 people to do, plus you and AI can deliver it. Because usually some projects will take me like 3-6 months to deliver. I now deliver it within space of 2-3 weeks. Even new programming languages, I just venture into it with my programming experience already, easily with support of this thing, and build something solid out of it in a matter of few days or a week to 2 weeks. So if you want to have access to how to start as AI developer by building like ChatGPT clone, image, DALL-E image journey clone, and a lot of other things like that, using OpenAI, Svelte, React, Next.js, WordPress, and more for all this AI, then head straight to our website, AiHiPUniversity.com, where you will have access to free courses like this with certification. Now, aside from that, you should stay connected to this YouTube channel by subscribing, tap the notification bell. If you like our videos, like, share, and let me hear your experience, in the comments below about this Chat Markup language. Have you heard about it? Have you tried to use it? Or do you feel it's important to introduce something like that again upon existing languages, programming languages, and markup languages? Now, what's this language about? Just yesterday, ChatGPT platform behind it, which is OpenAI, introduced ChatGPT API, and which have, what every one of us has been waiting for. If you have started following this channel where we have been developing different AI app. Now, because presently, I don't know when you'll be watching the video, that AI model powering ChatGPT is the most powerful AI large language model you will see out there as of today. I don't know tomorrow. So for us to have access to it is so interesting, but it also comes with some caveat in like it has some modification from how the previous model, like the GPT-3 we are used to, was being interacted with. And to interact with it, they also introduced some things called this Chat Markup Language. You can see it. So what's this Chat Markup Language? Is a kind of a markup language used to make communication with ChatGPT based models like GPT 3.5 Turbo much easier. So, and there are different formats, this one, which I will show you an example. And like I told you, as this is a new language, like I told you, it was just introduced publicly yesterday. And when it was launched, that was March 1st, 2023. And I am recording this video March 2nd, 2023. So I don't know when you'll be watching. So there are not enough information about it, but at least on this platform, I always want to keep you up to date as an AI developer, both integrating AI into Web 2 and Web 3 decentralized world. So I cannot just keep this aside, because it will be important to you and I as AI developer moving forward, considering OpenAI still remain the leader in providing large language AI model that can power different variety of AI apps. Now, this model was introduced. Traditionally, GPT model consume unstructured text, which is represented to the model as a sequence of token. For example, let me pull up this together with metadata. For the curious, under the hood, the input is still rendered to the model as a sequence of token for the model to consume. The raw format used by the model is a new format called Chat Markup Language, ChatML in short. So what ChatML means is Chat Markup Language, and what Chat Markup Language means is the raw format through which you can communicate better with new GPT AI large language model from OpenAI, which started from this model GPT 3.5 turbo models and higher from now and beyond. Now, previously the text DaVinci 003, let me try to see if I can bring up an example for you. From this, course, if you go to the site, it's free there. When we try to call, this is an Express.js backend for a SvelteKit front end. So this backend receives a prompt from user, which is this. This is the front end where you can ask question, then this is the response of the AI. You can get response from the AI. Now, when the Express backend receive question like this, it's bundle it together in form of prompt and then send it to the OpenAI GPT-3 endpoint, AI API endpoint, which now return answers like this. But we use the GPT 3.5 turbo upward, which is powering ChatGPT as you know it. You need to start getting familiar to this new language model, which is called the ChatML in short, or Chat Markup Language. So I want to show you an example, which is this from this course. You can see how we made a call. We are making a call here. We did const response await OpenAI.create completion, and then we said model text dash DaVinci 003. That's for GPT-3 model. The prompt, we bundle it with prompt. This prompt is what will be received from the user. So whatever the user put in here behind the scene will be converted to prompt as a variable and then passed to the Express.js backend, which in turn bundle it up. You can see it is access it from here, from the front end object, JSON object. It breaks it down and access it here and pass it to this model. Then the temperature and some other things will be set like that. But a bit of these things has changed because now you cannot just pass this prompt to the new GPT 3.5 turbo, which is no more text DaVinci. So this model is still similar, but by the time you want to make reference to it, it will be different. So let me now show you the raw format of this new ChatML language as we have it over here. Let's open this up. So you can see it now. This is a kind of a raw view of how this language will be. So it's enclosed in like an array. It's like an array, but seen or handled by the API point as an object, because we have this object in. You want to initiate like a question now in form of the prompt user input. This, you have the token, then IM starts. You can see it, system, you are ChatGPT, a large language model trained by OpenAI. Answer as concisely as possible. This may be confusing to you, but I will still show you how this gets simplified in the front end. Now, you have to end it with the same tag element. This is like the opening tag, and this is the closing tag. Then, for you to open it again, normally you use this to escape it. You open it again, it starts with IM start, and then how are you? That's the user, which is the prompt. You end it, you start again, and it said, I'm doing well. This is the AI response, which also ends with that token IM_end. And that's how the conversation will keep going using this chat markup language. Now, let me give you a very well formatted format. Let me try and see that out. If I can get that for you, it will be better to have an idea. Let's try and see, visit the guide. Yeah, you can see it now. This is what you were seeing here before. You can see it. Let me try to put it side by side. Sorry. Yeah. So you can see this same thing, it says system. So what this actually interprets to is that you want to interact with that AI model. That's from GPT 3.5, Parent GPT, Turbo and above. You first want to set the tune so that it will determine how it responds. So you are trying to set the system voice, like you are ChatGPT, a large language model trained by OpenAI. Answer on concisely, as concise as possible. Then knowledge cutoff and all those things. Date. Now, this gives an idea to prepare the AI, like, okay, answer as a support AI for programmer. So by the time people ask coding questions, it will support them better. This same is what you have here more clearly. You can see role, system, content, you are helpful assistant, role, user, content, who won the World Cup series in 2020, then role, assistant. Assistant now is now referring to the API, AI API itself, responding to you. So hope you are getting it. Let me know in the comments below if you get confused. And like I said, if you want to really get support, the best place is right to join the Discord. Now, the same thing, the system, like I told you, is like you are just setting voice. Like this AI, is a general AI, you can do a lot of things. But you want to limit it, like, okay, I want you to respond just like an helpful assistant. So it's like, okay, somebody is requesting for help. So who won? Then he said the Los Angeles Dodgers won. You can understand. Then from there, the user prompt can now start again. Where was it played? Because it's already know the previous question and already set to answer like helpful assistant. So you can, change this to set up, maybe to give idea of names of pets and things like that. And then every other thing will follow. So I'm still working on using this format to create and upgrade our existing AI chatbot to start from GPT-3 to GPT 3.5 Turbo. So that's why you should subscribe, tap the notification bell so that you don't miss it. And if you find this video helpful, like, share to your social media, please, and let me hear your experience in the comment box below. Now, that is the major thing. There's also another format you can write it, which is more easier to read. You can see it. You can just ignore this token something and just image start, then the system, you can see it. You are ChatGPT, user, and but they themselves does not recommend this because they said it is prone. You see, note this format inherently allow injection from user input containing special token syntax similar to a SQL injection. That means if you use this in an AI production app, powered app, if you are not careful, bad players can inject some unwanted code to execute on your site and affect the response of even your AI by injecting some unwanted code inside this. So that's why you have to be careful, and you may need to stick to this than this. So, and there are also other chat use cases for this, as you can see it here. Of good idea, the token, this one is using the normal method. We do not currently allow auto-completing of partial messages. So few short prompts that you can use. So like I told you, this is all we have now about this, and you see it just about 13 hours actually it was launched publicly. Yeah, I believe it's something OpenAI team has been using secretly in-house, but they just launched it. So just about 13 hours to the public. So there is not much yet, but at least the little research I've done on it with my experience building AI and using all their large language model. That's how I was able to give you this. If you find it helpful, let me know in the comment as well. So look forward for this being used practically to build up on this platform moving forward, and as well as I get access to more updates. I believe they begin to fine-tune this language as they get public feedback of developers. Then I will also do update video to this video. So for now, that's it on the chat markup language. That's ChatML. Now you know what it is, why it was introduced, who introduced it, what it's meant for, which for AI from OpenAI platform to talk with ChatGPT or GPT 3.5 Turbo model, large language AI model, and above. That's it. I remain Solomon Foskaay of AiHiPUniversity. Always remember to keep the program spirit and alive. Your chance to succeed as a programmer. Please do good to humanity and nature with your coding skill and not evil. Thanks, and see you in the next video. Peace out.